Maybe the problem is this. When anything making even a token effort at democracy gets as big as the United States, when it confronts anything as incomprehensibly enormous as the interconnected, globalized world, when it has to reckon with the needs of global corporate capitalism, it starts to fall apart at the seams. Look at the way the conversation has shifted, how even the most sophisticated appeal within the discourse of mainstream politics is ground down to a polished stone, a toothless, useless axiom. Is it a function just of how many people there are, or how grotesquely huge and impossible are all of the institutions scrabbling to hold on to some sort of control? In these debates and in the way people talk about this generally, there's a powerful emphasis on the anecdotal over the more broadly true. This is dumb, though. There are so many people, and they're affected in such a huge variety of ways by the circumstances they live in, that any anecdote can be found to support this or that policy point. But this is how people think, maybe, or this is the tool that's been mastered by the political class to make what it wants to sound appealing sound appealing. We seem to lack an ability to think about large systems and to think of ourselves as anything but rational, indivisible actors. Look at the only way a critique of capitalism has surfaced in the 2016 presidential race and the dialogue around it, only as a condemnation of the billionaire class, as if the specific, granular greed of individuals is the real issue here. Sure, greed is bad, and I'd love there to be less of it, but capitalism is a vast, emergent system that empowers that greed and augments its destructive power. This isn't about bad people, this isn't about Big Brother. This is billions of people trying to do their best, prioritizing themselves and their families over other people, present or future. That is an evil, but it's an evil endemic to the system of capitalism. It's not a conspiracy theory, and it's a little more pernicious that way. And it is all performance more overtly now than ever, it seems to me. Anyone nominally in public service is putting together a manufactured image of themselves, and by implication a manufactured image of a system that picks people in good faith who are abidingly interested in the interests of the common person. And even a person who seems unpolished, who is clumsy at being on TV, and seems genuine, even they are a performance because they exist in that context where everybody is making conscious choices about every aspect of their physical and verbal presentation. It's all fake, and even when it's not fake, it doesn't matter because the fact that it's all fake makes the unfake judged on the same criteria as the fake. Maybe the problem is this. The ways in which citizens are allowed to have an opinion and appeal to the government are token, and are overemphasized by politicians and by fundamentally corrupt media to allow empire to continue to act with impunity and to allow capitalism to continue and to increase the speed of its death spiral that will take all of us with it.